How you guys doing? I'm over here at the Keggins Crossing Walmart. I got here at about 4:30 in the morning. Word is going to be a nice big bourbon drop over here. Hoping to score some E.H. Taylor, uncut, unfiltered, straight from the barrel. We'll see. I'm number 12 in line, so I've got a good chance of possibly scoring something. And this is right over by Disney, the Keggins Crossing Walmart. This has been in a few of my videos. Last year, a whole bunch of BTAC and a whole bunch of Pappy came in over here. I'll also be stopping at Costco. Word has it, they have something else over there too today. All right, they open up here in about 2 hours. Everyone's chatting up over here. I brought some Widow Jane Decadence to kind of, let everyone enjoy for a little morning snack. But all right, guys, here we go. Another fun-filled time and another fun-filled adventure. Forget about it.
Wow!
Coming to you from the Claremont Costco once again. I came in here just to see what's going on, see what they had. I didn't find any unicorns, but I did find a very special bottle here, and for an amazing price, which I have to pick it up for. Let's first see what they have here, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to be picking up here. So right off the bat, we got our regular 1792 small batch, just 25 beans. We got our Jack Daniels big boy bottles, and to Jim Beam. They got a lot of sales here over at the Claremont Costco, which is really cool. They have their Maker's Mark. This is their French Oak. Coming in at 26 beans. They got a couple of bottles of the Heaven Hill Bottled and Bond for just 45 beans. They have the Travelers. And also Elijah Craig Small Batch. They have Four Roses. They got these big boy bottles of the Maker's Mark. You pick up 2 of these big boy bottles and you save $10. Like I said, they got some sales here actually at Costco. And we have our Basil Hayden's into our Angel's Envy. And then we have our Four Roses. This is their single barrel. We have both their Bullet Bourbon and Bullet Rye. And they do have a special here. Buy 2, save $12, and that even includes Johnny Black, which is some scotch. And then they have their new Rift right here, and they've got some Blade and Bow. And then we have our Knob Creek over here. And now we're about to hit that magical bottle I was talking about. So here's the Woodford Reserve. This is going to be their double oaked. Now we have our regular Woodford Reserve. Woodford Reserve is just, 60 beans. Then we have our Widow Jane 10-year coming in at 70 beans, but this is it right here. Can you see that? Widow Jane Decadence. 87 beans. They got a couple dozen bottles here still. I am picking one of these up. And then we also have our Willet Family Estate 4-year rye. And then last, we've got our other stuff behind the cabinet here, such as the Yamamoto. And they even have the Jack Daniels Sinatra over here for 140 beans. I'm super excited to be able to pick up a bottle of this Decadence. This is not something you find here over at Costco. And let the fun begin. Forget about it. All right. So as you saw, Costco had a sweet little good deal there with this Widow Jane Decadence. And as you can also see, since I bought the bottle, I've already laid into it pretty good. And I'm about to have another pour here with you. Like I said, for $87 or beans, this Widow Jane Decadence is a buy all day long. I also went to Walmart again. So as you just might have seen, I just released my last video about going bourbon hunting in and around the Disney area, and one of the stops was the Keggins Crossing Walmart. That day I had scored a lot of good bottles from Publix. I scored 2 bottles of Stag Junior. I scored an E.H. Taylor Rye and a Blanton's Gold, which I cracked open in front of you guys. And when I was there at the Keggins Crossing Walmart, one of the reps let me know there's going to be a drop there the very next day. So I was kind of optimistic at first about going because, I mean, I've been driving a lot with work and all that, and I decided to, you know what, set my alarm and just see how I felt. I wasn't going to do anything crazy like get there 12, 15 hours before they open. But I woke up at 4:30 in the morning. I got there by about 4:45, maybe almost 5 in the morning. There were already 10 people there, 11 people there. And they had gotten there more or less around midnight, 1 in the morning. So I got to meet some cool people. And when the doors finally opened, which was at 9 a.m., we were expecting the truck to be there at 9 a.m. It did not come. The truck didn't come until about 12 in the afternoon. And by the time they offloaded the truck and they got all the allocated bourbons out, it was almost 1 o'clock. Man, I was tired. I was expecting just to wait in line maybe 3-4 hours. I wound up being a lot longer. But I'll tell you this, I'm very happy with what I got. But in between going to Costco for the Decadence and going to Walmart, I went to Publix again. And I scored a Woodford doubled oak. This is my first bottle from the Masters collection. This isn't even the Masters collection, just barrel finish select. I'm going to probably do a review with this and do a compare and contrast to the Woodford Reserve Double Oak store pick I have here. Alright, I'm going to tell you this right off the bat. The juice in here is definitely a lot darker than the juice in the store pick. So I'm going to be really excited to see what this is all about. These bottles, you know, they're not cheap. They're $200 each. And with tax, you're up to 212 beans. So I was a little skeptical to purchase that because that's a lot of money to pay for a bottle. Cross my fingers. I hope this was not a mistake. I might have been a tater. I might have been a tater-totter. But let's get into what I scored at Walmart. I went there for 2 things, and the 2 things I got were the exact 2 things I was looking to score. The first thing I got, now, I've never seen one of these in the state of Florida, and actually, I've never seen one in person ever at all. So when I saw they had this in, it was more of a wow factor, and I mean, for 57 beans, I mean, look at this bad boy. E.H. Taylor 1.75 liter bottle. I paid $57.98. That's how much at Walmart for 1.75 liter bottle of Eagle Rare. And this is what got me involved in the whole game. I am so happy to have this Magnum of Eagle Rare. You have no idea. Now, the next bottle I got, this will technically complete my E.H. Taylor set. I got the uncut, unfiltered. This is barrel proof, uncut, unfiltered. I have been in the hunt for this for well over a year. They have reduced this particular bourbon on the allocation tier list. Out of 4 tiers, this was in tier 3 for the allocation list, now has been bumped down to tier 2, which means it should become a little more readily available. Alright? But the best part about this is the price I paid for it. I mean, on secondary market, this is batch 13, if I'm correct. And let me just double check here. I believe this is batch 13. I don't even know where you look to find the batch. I'm officially back to being a bourbon noob again. Yeah, I'm not sure which batch. I have a suspicion this is batch 13 though. In the comments, let me know. Let me know where it would tell me where the batch is on the tube or on the bottle. This way I have an idea. So I know for the future as well. Yeah, I'm being a tater myself right now. But I'm going to celebrate with this pour of Widow Jane Decadence. And I want to wish you all happy hunting. You know, this is the time of year when you start getting these bourbon drops. You know, from October into November, into December, into January. BTAC and Pappy haven't even hit the area here down here in Central Florida. So that's going to be next on my list. I will be calming down a little bit with my purchases so that when the BTAC line and for when the Pappy lineup are available, I will be able to have the funds to be able to probably or hopefully maybe purchase a bottle. As you see, I try to purchase things for around MSRP. I mean, like I said, this bottle right here I got for 66 beans for the E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof Uncut Unfiltered. These things sell for like $250, $300 on the secondary market. I'm so happy and so thrilled. Keep it up. I've had a lot of busts. I've had a lot of people who have been commenting in my post or on my videos about bourbon hunting and how to get this stuff. I do have one video out there where I did go over the do's and don'ts of getting allocated bourbons. I will probably do a different one, an updated video, because I have learned a lot more since then. But everyone, keep up the bourbon hunting. Let those bourbon dreams grow, and may the Pappies come to you, and may the BTAC lineup come to you. Forget about it, everybody. Bada bing, bada boom, and cheers. Widow Jane Decadence is like a dessert in a glass.